Hi students, welcome to my class. Dear students, today we are going to discuss the new lesson, that is squares and square roots. So in this chapter students, we have to discuss the squaring numbers up to at least 25 squaring numbers you have to remember in your mind, and then how to find the square roots by a factorization method and the division method. So two methods to finding the square roots, how to find the square roots of the given numbers, and then properties of the squaring numbers. That one is also we have to learn these chapters. Okay, so let me start. First, before that, what do you mean about the squaring numbers? What do you mean about squaring numbers? Square means a number is multiplied by the itself. That number is called as a squaring numbers. For example, students, 2. Okay, 2 square, 2 power 2 can be read as 2 square. 2 square, this number, it is a exponential form is there, so we have to split in that number. The number 2 is multiplied by itself. The same number should multiply. This number is called as square number. The product of these numbers, what is that? 4. So 4 is called as a squaring numbers. So another one, 3 I am taking, 3 square. So 3 into 3. So 3 is one of the number, we should multiply by itself only. Other number in the multiply right? The product is the squaring numbers. Do you understand? So these are called as the squaring numbers. So I will list the at least 25 squaring numbers I will list now. See. So 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 5 square 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 6 square 36, 7 square 49, 8 square 64, 9 square 81, 10 square 100. Okay, so next one, 11 square 121, 12 square 144, 13 square 169, 14 square 196, 15 square 225, 16 square 256, 17 square 289, 18 square 324, 19 square 361, 20 square 400. So next one, 21 square 441, 22 square 484, 23 square 529, 24 square 576, 25 square 625. So at least minimum 25 square numbers you have to keep in your mind, you have to memory that. So because if you have to learn this numbers, squaring numbers, it is help for the calculation part. That's why you have to remember all the 25 squaring numbers without any mistake. Okay? Yes. In that, the properties, see students, the first chart you have to observe here. So the last ending digit, I mean unit place digit. What are the unit place digit? So unit place squaring numbers, always perfect squaring numbers. Perfect squaring numbers. Perfect squaring numbers always end with only perfect squaring numbers. I am telling that only perfect squaring numbers. Perfect squaring numbers means these are called as perfect squaring number. Unperfect squaring number, for example, 12. 12 is not a perfect squaring number because of the 12 is not multiplied by the same numbers. That's why 12 is not a perfect squaring numbers. So these are called as a perfect squaring numbers. In any perfect squaring numbers, the unit place always end with, see, observe the first chart. Okay, 1 is there. Is it right? After the 0 is there. Yes, 0 end with 0. 1 is there. Yes, 1 here also is there. Here also is 1. And then 2 is there. 2, no. Come to the 3. 3 is also nothing is there. 4, yes, 4 is there, here also is there, here also is there. 2 square and 8 square, correct? And 4 is also end with the perfect squaring numbers. After that, 5. 5 is it here? Yes, 5 is there. You should write on 5. After 6 is there? Yes, 6 is also is there. 6 in the 6 square and 4 square. Yes, 6 is also having a unit place. And 7? 7 is there? Perfect squaring numbers? No. 8? 8 is also no. 9? Yes, 9 is there here. Correct. So 9. So these digits is always end with the perfect squaring numbers. Okay. If it end with 2, a number, for example, 342. So end with 2. Therefore, it is not a perfect squaring numbers because of the numbers is end with 2. But 2 in this group is nothing is there. Not have that in this group. That's why 342 is not a perfect squaring numbers because of a number having a end with 2. Okay. Only end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. Then the number is called as perfect squaring numbers. One more example. 900. The number is end with 0. That's why it is a perfect squaring numbers. Okay. And then 676. 6 is the ending digit is there. Yes, this is also perfect squaring numbers. So when the perfect squaring numbers is always end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. Okay. The imperfect squaring numbers it does not have a end with these kinds of the digits. Okay. Yes. Next one, students. Okay. These numbers you have to keep it in your mind. So next I will go to the exercise 5.1. In that exercise, what will be the unit digits of the squares of the following numbers? Yes, students, 81 is there. I am showing only 4 or 5 questions. Remaining questions is there in your textbook. You have to solve in your own. Okay, I will go to the first question. First question. 81. What they are asking? What will be the unit digits of a squares of the following numbers? See, unit digits, unit place is there, no? That digit you should square it. After that, which digit having a unit places? See, the unit place, what is the here in unit place? 1. We should what? Square that. 1 square means 1. So the 1 is the ending digits of the 81 of the ending digits, squaring of the ending digits. So like that's 272. 272. Okay. In that, so the ending digit is 2. The ending digit is 2. We should square it. It becomes 4. The ending digit is 4. Like that, third one. I will take it the third one. 799. 799. The ending digit is 9. So we should square it. So 9 square is 81. The ending digit is 1. 1 is the ending digit. 1 is the ending digit. Okay. After that, 3853. 3853. Okay. The ending digit is 3. So what is the 3 square? 9. The ending digit is 9. Like that, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The ending digit is 4. We should square it. 4 square means 16. Again, 16 having ending digit is 6. 6 is the ending digit. Understood? So like this, we have to solve it. The remaining questions is there. The remaining 4 or 5 questions are there in your first main, in your textbook. You should solve it. Have you understood the first main how to solve that? Yes. The next question, second question. The following numbers are obviously not perfect squares. Give reasons. So among these numbers, some numbers are not a perfect squares numbers. We have to give the reasons. What are the perfect square numbers? What are not a perfect square numbers? So 1057. 1057, is it a perfect squaring number or not? See, if you want to identify which one of the perfect squaring number, which one are not a perfect squaring numbers. So I told that, so the last digits is ending with 1, 4, 9, 6, 5 and 0. Okay, so when the digits is end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 and 9. So the number is called as perfect squaring numbers. But here 1057, the ending digit is 7. So it is not a perfect squaring numbers. Is it right? Because of the ending digit is not end with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6, 9. That's why. And then come to the second one. Second one is ending digit is also not a perfect square number. This is also not a perfect square number. And come to third one. Okay. So 1057 is not a perfect square number. And second one what? 23453. 23453. It is also not a perfect square numbers. And 7928. Okay. 8. The ending digit 8 is there. So it is also not a perfect square numbers because of, is there any ending digit is a 8 in the first column? Nothing is there. So that's why that number is also not a perfect square number. What is that? 7928. 7928. These are the not a perfect square numbers. And fourth one is also not 222. So this is also not a perfect square number. And 64300. Yes, it is a perfect square number because of the last digit is ending with 0. Therefore, it is a perfect square numbers. And 89722. 89722. It is also a not a perfect square numbers because of the last digit is ending with 2. Therefore, it is not a perfect square numbers. And then 322 000. So the ending digit is 0. Therefore, 322 sorry, it is not a it is a perfect square numbers. And then 505050. It is also a, the ending digit is 0. Therefore, it is also a perfect square numbers. So these numbers is not an. These are not a perfect square number. Perfect squaring numbers. Understood? Because of the ending digit is end with 0, 3, 8, 2 and 2. That's why these are called not a perfect squaring numbers. Okay. So next one, students. 7. I will go to the question number 7 directly. In the third and fourth one pattern is there. You have to solve in your home. Okay. Easy is there. In the remaining mains. That's why I will go to the 7th main. So without adding, find the sum. So we have to add. Actually, we cannot add it. So without adding, we have to find the sum. What is the sum of the given pattern? Okay, I will take one example. First one, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9. Okay, so ನಾನು add ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬಾರ್ದು. add ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು. ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್. How many these are what type of the number? Observe that 1 3 5 7. What type of the numbers these are? Yes, this is the odd numbers. Okay, then how many odd numbers are there? Count it. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so 5 is the odd. 5 number of odd numbers are how many are there? 5 odd numbers are there. We should square them. We should square them. So what it become? 5 square. What is the 5 square? 25. Therefore the sum is equal to 25. Can I check it? Okay, 9 plus 1 what? 10. Okay, 7 plus 3 what? 10. 10 plus 10 what? 20. 20 plus 1 25. That's it. Okay, so next one, 1 plus second one, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19. Okay, is it right? 19 up to 19. Yes. So what is the sum of this pattern without actual any additions? So first what is the first step? So we have to count the number of odd numbers. How many are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so there are 10 odd numbers are there. We should write out the 10. Then you should square it. So what is the 10 square? This is 100. Therefore the sum is equal to 100. If you have any doubts, you should add it in your home. Okay, definitely it will come 100. Okay students, so like this, if they are giving any sum of the odd numbers continuously, consecutively odd numbers, if you are add means that the number of the odd numbers you should count it. After that you should square that. That's squaring numbers is called as a sum of the given consecutive odd numbers. Okay, yes. Next one student, 8th main. I will go to the question number 8th main. So what is that? Express 49 as the sum of 7 odd numbers. Very simple. See, ಇದನ್ನ ಈ ತರ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನಾವು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ ಹೇಳಿದಾನೆ, ಅವನೇ ಸಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಈಗ 49 ಅವನೇ ಸಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ನಾವೇನ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ we have to write the 7 odd numbers. Okay, continuously. See first one 49. What we have to sum, express sum is 49. Therefore 1 plus how many odd numbers we have to write it? 7 odd numbers. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Another one. 13. So now count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the 7 odd numbers. Therefore it is a 49. This one, first one, 49. 49 can be expressed as the sum of the 7 odd numbers, consecutive 7 odd numbers. Okay, it becomes 49. Like 121. Yes, correct. So how many odd numbers we have to write it? 11 odd numbers. So 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13 plus 15 plus 17 plus 19 plus and then 21. So you should count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. So these 11 odd numbers, the sum of these 11 odd numbers is equal to 121. Okay. So like this you have to solve it. Are you understand the pattern of these two concepts? Yes? Yes. Yes, students, in the next classes we have to discuss the how to square the numbers or how to finding the square root of the numbers. Okay, we have to discuss in the next exercise problems. Okay, thank you.